What's up, guys and gals? It's me, your old buddy Mr. Moose, back with another edition of Transport Fever. We are on episode 24 of our free play series. We are on our US theme map, and right now we're riding along out of the freight yard here in Thousand Oaks on our freight transfer train. This is the one that runs up to the rock quarry and picks up the construction materials. But anyways, yeah, so hope you guys had a great Christmas. Welcome back. Today we are going to work on a couple of little refinements here at the freight yard, as well as fix up where we left off yesterday when we put the central line in. But the main thing we're looking at with this train is it needs a major upgrade because it is, well, it's a little too short and a little out of date, and we need to upgrade it because we are falling behind here with our construction materials. As you can see, there's about 400 units sitting on the dock over here. We need to get it hauled off. So real quick, I'm going to pause, and we are going to upgrade this train to a new, bigger, stronger unit. So let's go into replacement, and we'll set the vehicle up for this. We will be using the GE C40 for this, so we'll go ahead and set the color of that to be that deep orange, more like a brick color. So we'll set that up as the locomotive. Oh, only need one. Come on now. And then we'll put a whole bunch of stake cars on here, and I'm going to max it out, even though I think that's probably a bad idea. But here's my thing. I've got 400 sitting on here now, and I'll max it out. That way I can clear it all out. But unfortunately, after I do that, then I'm going to be sitting with a big empty train, and and I'm going to be incurring costs for all of those stake cars that really aren't going to be getting filled. So, I don't know. It's one of those things. But we'll max it out, get a full 320 meters of... No, 240 meters. My bad. This one's not upgraded. 242. We can get away with 2 extra meters on this train. So yeah, let's go ahead and set that up to upgrade. And close that. And we can get going again. Now this train is like 50 years old, 57 years old. So it needs to be upgraded. Anyways. So we'll bring it in here, get it upgraded, and there we go. Nice, big, huge train now. That'll be hauling off our construction materials. And that will, in quick time, clear out this backlog that we've got going on here. I can get rid of this. Now, the other little backlog that we've got going on is food. Food is starting to backlog up here as well for Oklahoma City. Now, right now it's back down to 81, so it's not bad. It was way up there at one point. So we'll keep an eye on it, but I'm thinking we'll just go ahead and put a food line in to prevent it from getting really overrun, because here comes another train in. And there's a train going out. That's the reason why we're down to 81 units. But all of a sudden, those numbers are going to come way up. Because the game likes to find the weakest link that you've got, as I described to you the other day, and exploit it. And right now, the weakest link I have is the Oklahoma City delivery of food. Back up to 199 units. And I'm only hauling like 4 grain carts, or 4 box cars on each of these trains, so that's kind of hurting me a little bit. So I think what we'll do is, I've got an extra platform here. I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll create a line that goes up here to Oklahoma and Irving, and that will be nothing but box cars, and it will haul nothing but food out of here. That will alleviate it off of the other lines, and I can do something different with them instead of having to have the box cars on there. Excuse me, had a little tickle in my throat. But anyways, so that's what I think I'm going to do today. Which first, in order to do that, I got to work on this line a little bit. because we got this section of track that we've never done anything with, and it pertains to this, you know, platform here. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring it up and tie it into this main line going out towards Oklahoma City. And that will also alleviate a little bit congestion, because that line can also carry the Irving train that is coming in. So let's go ahead and grab a little piece of track. No catenary on there. Let me do this too while I'm at it, so I can alleviate a little bit of the lag that's going on. Because as you get later into the game, you are going to experience quite a bit of lag unless you have just an amazing computer. You're going to get a little bit of lag because there's a lot going on in the system. Let's get rid of that. So what I'm thinking is I want to grab a little bit of train track right there and bring it over to here. And that did something absolutely ridiculous. Come down to here. Terrain alignment collision. You gotta be kidding me. I'm gonna have to take the tunnel out just to be able to do this. Silly, silly, silly. Fine. You just get rid of it. Haha, worked that time. Alright, so let's pull this down and get the max speed. Yeah, there we go. And we'll do the same thing on this side for the other piece of track. There we go. Nice. Well, let's get rid of some signals that we don't need anymore, because we are going to have to re-signal this. Oh, come on. Let me get the... lag. Alright, so signaling. Let's take care of this. We need one here. Man, one here for this track. There we go. And then we need one here, right up in this area, right about there for that track. Alright, so what this does is it basically gives, if a train's coming south like that one is, if a train were coming out of here, that signal there would stop it. If a train's coming up this way and there's a train going this way, that signal's going to stop that. And if there's a train going this way and there's already a train coming out of here, it's going to stop there. So that pretty much covers all my bases there. So let's see, coming out of here, let's see what we got here. Let's go and replace this old signal here real quick with a new signal there. Alright, so that gets that. Coming up this way, if we got a train going across here, that signal would stop it. But if we got one coming in, incoming train would need to stop here, and an outgoing train need to stop there. That would get that signaled up. I think that pretty much would cover all of that. Yeah, I think we're pretty good on that. Alright, so autosave kicks in. We'll deal with that for a second. Alright, so let's get the line manager up. Create a new line. Also, where we're at it, let's fix the food line, because I want the food line to actually go all the way over here to this side. So, Thousand Oaks food processor line. Let's switch it over. Add a station after Thousand Oaks East. Let's go on to there and delete that there. Nice. All right, so that'll bring our food train over to here now, which will free up this platform here, because I've got something I want to use it for in a little bit. And then we're going to make a station run here. We're going to go from here up here to Oklahoma City, and then into Irving, coming back, and oh, come on now, zoom in here, and we're coming in on this track here. Nice. Did that come in on the right track? Let's get rid of this, so I only see that line. And that looks like it did everything right. Yep, it's sided over. Now, if you were doing this and for some reason it didn't switch over to this line, we'll show you this. You can do one little trick here. So if it didn't switch over to this and you wanted to make sure that coming in, it switched over and it came all the way down here to this signal, what you can do is you can actually select that signal. So I can come into Irving Branch. I can actually tell it to make sure it goes via that signal and then come into this waypoint. Because sometimes you'll do this and it'll actually try to come down this line. And the same thing going out. If you want to make sure going out of here that it goes out and goes all the way up this track to this particular signal here, you can tell it to make sure that it goes to that signal. And it will. It'll, after it leaves this station via this waypoint. Well, actually, it's in the wrong place. Doop. It should be after Lower Thousand Oaks. So after you leave Lower Thousand Oaks, if you want it to go via that signal, so it'll come up to this signal and then go on to the main line. You can do that, and that'll help out a little bit with your signaling. All right, so this is going to be our... it starts in Thousand Oaks. And this is going to be bulk food, right? All right, so that is done. Now we just got to put a train on there. And see how we're loading up on food now? Definitely need the train on there. Hopefully this is going to work. The game doesn't always necessarily follow your logic. So you can tell it, well, look, I'm running this food train here. You really ought to put a whole lot of food on it. And it'll look at it and it'll think about it for a minute. And then it may say, nah, I'm going to do my own thing. You know, and you're kind of like, all right, so nothing but boxcars on here. And I'm just going to leave those red. I'm not going to do anything special with them. So we need 240 for this train. 238 is going to be the best we get. And we'll set that to our Thousand Oaks bulk food line. There it is. I had an S on it. Everything else is T Oak. And should be train coming out. Hello, Mr. Choo Choo. Hello, Mr. Choo Choo. I'll jump on board. We'll jump on board and ride a little bit more. Do a little bit more first person. Trying to do that more. I have the intent to do it in every episode, but I do sometimes forget. I get wrapped up in everything I'm doing and have a tendency sometimes to just forget completely that you guys have been asking me to do more first person, so. But I am trying and make a real effort at getting it in every episode. So there is our new construction materials train. Not completely loaded though. See, these last few cars are empty. A lot of empty cars. A whole lot of empty cars. Yeah, that's costing me money. And I have a sneaky suspicion that there'll be more and more empty cars down the line. But like I said, this train, who knows? It may work, it may not work. Even though I'm setting it up so that the game should be just putting all the food on it first, since it's got a huge amount of food storage or potential to transport. It should put it on it, but then again, the game likes to look at it and go, well, the weakest link is still that Oklahoma City run, and why we'll just put a whole lot of food on it and keep piling it over there so that you go bankrupt for not moving food. See, I can actually modify these trains and take those off now that I have this food line. But I need to whittle away at all the other first. I have to say, this freight yard is doing surprisingly well considering how many trains are on it. I think there's like 12 trains running now on this line, which is, that's a lot. And yet we have very little stoppage. So I'm pretty happy with it. Alright, so that guy is in here. And let's go ahead and set him up to wait and load up here. And we'll set the wait time. I grabbed the wrong thing. Vehicles, wait time, 10 minutes. Wait, is it already getting food? Ha 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 ha! Oh, it worked. Sweet! It's already getting food. Let's see if this guy puts a bunch of food on it. Yep. How about that? I did something right for a change. Wow, that train may fill up. Huh. 214 on there. Nice. I'm debating on whether to go ahead and send it or not. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's crank that down to 5 minutes. Since it's already putting food on there. It probably will never have to stop ever again once it starts. If it keeps on putting food on there, it probably will never have to stop again. So that'll make its run, and that'll do good. And hopefully that will decrease the amount of food going to the Oklahoma City line, and the Oklahoma City line can whittle away at that 245 that is sitting on there. Because the last thing I need to happen is for a whole bunch of food to sit over here on the Oklahoma City line and cause the processor to shut down, which will cause the farm to shut down. And if all that happens, I will never get the farm restarted. And that would be a bad thing. So hopefully this will all get cleared off in due time. Alright, so that is done. We're looking pretty good. Things are going good. Things are going well. Alright, next thing we need to do, if you were watching yesterday's video, we put in a central line, which was basically a train coming from out of Palm Bay through Fort Worth and into Dayton. So we need to get in here and we need to get our commuter service set up, because we didn't do that. I did put the tram station in, but I didn't get the rest of it set up. So we're gonna work on that today, which means we need to make a little adjustments here. Got to get a little bridge over this. So let's get a road here and jump over this. Get a little bridge here. How's that look? Pretty good, actually. Decent looking bridge. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Let's put it right there. Making sure we give ourselves enough room to get a road underneath it. That's fine. Alright, so do this a little bit different. I'm going to bring this up just a wee bit. Somewhere right in there is pretty good. Maybe back about. Right there might be good. And then I'm going to turn it and go straight across here. Till we're about even with this tunnel. I hope this works out. This is sort of an idea I had. It might fail. I might not have enough room between where I'm at and this to pull this off. But I'm thinking if we come out of here and do a big, huge arc. Yep, got a collision. Okay. Alright, maybe if we trim a little bit of that off. Try that again. Little odd shape. Let's bring this back a little bit. Maybe to... right there. That'll work. And then we can pull that in. Nice. That looks pretty good. I can take that. That'll work for me. All right, so did I put tram on that? I didn't. So magic wand this. Wait. No, I didn't put it on there. All right, so I need to fix that. Tram. Oh man, I got quite a bit of that in one click. Nice. All right, so that completes that circle. All right, then I need the wand again, and we have to tie this into that, which might be a challenge. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Work with me here. Start from this side. Not with a railroad. Not with rail. Construction's not possible. Sure it is. Especially if we take out a business. Or a home or whatever it is. Somebody just lost their business. And I don't care. I'm heartless. Just heartless. Let's see. That didn't work. Have you met my bulldozer? Let's see. How can we get out of here? That's an enormous curve. Actually, it works though. Holy cow. It's like a chicane at a race course. Little aggressive, but it'll work. Alright, so that's tied up together, and that completes our circuit. And then we also have the upper circuit in case we ever need that. I'm down with that. Alright, so let's put some bus stops in. Bus stop time! And let's see, so we got coverage here. So let's get a little coverage up here. That's good. And come down this way. Put a little coverage right here. Come down here. Put a little coverage in this area. Yep. A little coverage in this area here. Yep. And a little more coverage over here. That should be good. That should do us pretty good. Line manager. Can I have a box, please? New line. So this is Dayton. So we're D-A-Y. Back. I always forget. Dayton. And this is just the commuter line. Alrighty. And we're gonna start here and go over there and go down yonder, around there, over this away, up that away, and then we'll hit that, and then we'll turn back around and go there, and then we'll come back down this way, back over that away, up yonder, and around there. And that's got that complete. Now we just got to put in the old tram depot. Gosh, I wish we could color these. I would so make it yellow. I mean orange. I would make it orange. The tram depot. Oh, where does the tram depot gonna go? I'll put it right here. Straighten up a little bit. Right there. Welcome to the tram depot. Yes, I'd like to buy a few Skodas today. Thank you. Alright, so Dayton has got a lot of potential here. And I'm hoping that it shall just grow right off the bat. So let's go ahead and put... I really want to be aggressive and put like 6 on here. We'll do 4. We'll just start with 4 and then we'll go from there. But yeah, I'm hoping this will actually start to grow quite a bit. Because this has had food, some construction materials, and some fuel going into it. So it should start growing fairly quickly. Oh, I didn't set the right color on all of these. Ugh. And well, that's okay. We can get away with it. Alright, there goes our little train right here. Anybody on it? Nope, nobody's on it. I don't expect anybody to be on it. Not when we don't have like commuter service set up on any of the cities. So alright, so speaking of which, let's set up Fort Worth. Does Fort Worth ever cross your mind? Just wondering. Alright, so that is that. That's Lodge. Time for a little destruction. Yep, get that out of the way. And we'll grab the large one again. And let's run a little large road up this way. Yep. And maybe turn it up around this way. Into there. Looks pretty good. Let's destroy a little bit of road here. And destroy the building there. And before that can get built back in, pull a little bit of road through there. Yep. Good, 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 good. And we'll go there. And continue on to here. Do I need to jump? I might need to cross right in here somewhere. Might need to put a bridge in. Might need a bridge. Might need to put a bridge right here. Yep, that'll work. Bridge is in. And we can... Probably should have backed that up just a little bit. Oh, it's not going to be pretty. It's going to be kind of ugly because of the elevation, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Alright, but that gives us a little road over here if the town should ever expand this direction. I don't think it will because of the hill, but We'll give it the opportunity. We'll turn that road there. And we'll join this up here. And I think we're about complete on that. That's kind of an awkward shape. But I'm going to let it fly. Give me a little street here that we can run up. Aw. Where can we join that in? Right there? Nope. Too much slope. Another building's going to bite the dust. And then here is a connection. That's good. We'll probably end up expanding south here quite a bit, but if we have to, we'll jump down there with this. But for now, we'll just keep on going the direction we're going. Throw in some bus stops here, and we will get going with it. Come on. Work with me, game. We'll throw a bus stop in right here. And then we'll throw one in around here. Another one in over here. Pretty close on those, but that's okay. And then we'll come up over here and we'll throw one in right there. Line manager. All right, create the new line. This one will be Fort Worth, FTW. Back. Always forget that. All right. Let's see. Add station. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Turn it around and go back down here, over yonder, up there, this away. There we go. All right, so it's time once again to visit the tram depot. It never gets old. Where is the industrial district at here in Fort Worth? Sort of up here and down yonder. Don't know if I can get a tram right here. Oh, we might be able to actually. Roll. I mean, nobody's gonna move up here anyways. This would be a good spot for it. Boom. Tram depot. Right next to the bus stop. Buy trams. Let's get the color right this time. Yep, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll set that on the line. Fort Worth, come on. Use your head there, Moose. All right. Those are rolling out. Sweet. All right. So at that point, we have now tram service in Fort Worth, and we also have service in Dayton. So these guys should start to roll. Now, one of the other things I want to do is I want to get some freight service going into Norwalk. And the reason is I want to make sure that this guy keeps his fuel production pretty high. And so to do that, I want to run freight up here. Now I'm going to do it a little bit different. Somebody asked me in the comments also, what is the difference, as the autosave kicks in, what is the difference in a small commercial station or small truck station and a large truck station? And the difference is the amount of lanes that you can put into a station. If you look at this particular station, see how it's got those gray lines going through it? And you have basically two circles in there. You have one circle goes to the left dock and the other circle goes to the right dock. And that means you have two paths through that train station. If we look at this one has 4 circles in it. You basically have a path that goes to the left dock, a path that goes to the right dock. You have a path that goes to the rear dock, and a path that goes to the front of the rear dock. So you can put a total of 4 lines in there. Now the problem is even if you do that, you still can end up with a huge bottleneck. And this is a perfect example of what a huge bottleneck would be. If I try to put another line into here, with these guys slowing up, coming in and out of here with these big trucks, it ain't gonna work. There's gonna be congestion, there's gonna be a traffic jam there, and it's just not gonna work out for me. So instead of doing that, I'm gonna put another truck station in over here that is specifically gonna be for trucking up goods up to Dayton. So we'll go ahead and use a small station here. And I'll put it as far away from the refinery as I can get, which is right there. And then up here, then we'll come and put a couple in over here. Looking at our town, the industrial is all up here in the top for the most part. So let's grab us a truck station, and I think we might be able to get one in right here. Let's see. Can we get in here without destroying a building? We can. Right yonder. That works. And then up here, we need to do the same thing in this area. And let's see what kind of coverage we get. If we put in here, not good. Get in there, we get most everything. What if we upgrade that street? Let's see. Large road. And no electric on it. And put that there. That looks good. What is this one? Is this set up for... that is not set up for tram on this side of it. It is set up for tram on the other side. So let's go ahead and set this for tram. Get it out of the way. And at the same time, let's put another little squirter road right up through here. No tram on it. No magic wand. Oh, that thing got built back in before I did this. It's gonna get destroyed again. Oh well. Oh, I don't want to take that building out. I just want to take one of them out. Let's just take that one building out. There. Boom. You're gone. And then we can make this street just a regular one. Bring that across like that. Now let's see what we can do about a truck station. Right? So come in here. It still doesn't get good coverage. I thought for sure that would work. I mean, faster roads, but we got this spot right here. Now, that will work. I mean, that'll get all of this area. It's probably not going to do anything for this area, which the AI will probably build over there, but if we put it right here, we can definitely do some good with it. Yeah, let's grab that. That'll work. That'll work. All right, line manager. Need 2 of you. 1, 2. It probably seems like overkill to do this way, but eventually I'm going to put a freight station into here, which maybe we put it up here, but we'll put a freight station in. And when we do that, that's going to mean that we're going to have, you know, more going on here. And, you know, this internal city network will work. Otherwise, I could just run, you know, the trucks coming out of here, up to here, then through the town and around and there. But that's more travel time. So I'd rather them just come up here, deliver, and then go back down. So that's the reason I'm going to do it this way. All right, so grab that station. Grab that station. There we go. All right, so this is NOR. Back. NOR, and we'll call this fuel, city run, or city distribution. Oh man, I'm all over it today, aren't I? There we go. And then up top, this one will be same thing, NOR. Back. Oops, all caps. Come on, get it right. And this will be freight. Pretty simple. Right, all right. And then we can come over here to this guy and buy 1, 2, 3, 4. And set those on NOR, crude to refinery, fuel to the city. There we go. And then up here, we need to put in a road depot. Where do we want to put the road depot at? Let's put the road depot here, next to the freight depot, or freight yard. Let's put it right on this side of it. Wait, that's the wrong thing. Can I upgrade that to... Nope, I can't. Downgrade it. Gotta go away. Bye-bye. Thank you, come again. You know what? Let's do one thing also while I'm here. I'm gonna put one more set of roads in, or streets in, or whatever you want to call them. I'm gonna pull this into here. And that needs to have electric on it. I was just looking at it a second ago thinking, we better get this in before the AI starts putting a whole bunch of stuff in on you. Nope. Nope. Arrgh. There we go. That'll work. There we go. Now put it in. Road depot. It doesn't sound the same. Road depot doesn't work for me. 1, 2. There we go. And then set the line as come here, Norway freight, Norwalk freight, whatever you are. Your freight. All right. So that is done. So we should start getting a little fuel up into this guy. I do need to start looking at how I'm going to do a freight line on this. But first, I do want to go ahead and get the passenger line completed up. Now, I do have a master plan now. I sat and looked at this and figured out exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go out of Palm Bay into Madison. And we're going to go on the high side of Madison. And then we're going to curl and come across, like kind of go up through here, curl, come between these two coal lines. Come across, and then we're going to wrap up on the east side of Omaha, which I say east. I have referenced this as the map actually being like so. But anyways, I envision putting the train station here. It's going to have 4 platforms on it. So this line will come down, wrap around through here, come across into Omaha, and that will be the west side line. The east side line is going to continue out of Houston, tunnel through this hill and come into Riverside on the west side of it. Then out of there, come down, cover the east side of this farm, wrap around the mountain, and then come into here. Then I'm going to put 2 more lines in. I'm going to have a line come out of Omaha, come around the mountain, go up to Flint, to El Monte, Moreno Valley, Corpus Christi, come back in. And then I'll do another loop that'll go Corpus Christi, Moreno Valley, Tallahassee, Montgomery, and then come back in to Omaha. So that's going to be the complete passenger route. Tram number 2 has reached its lifetime. What is that? Albuquerque. Houston. Okay, so those 2 both are going to time out. So we're going to have to replace those. That's fine. So anyways, that'll leave West Corvina as the only town that doesn't have rail going into it. But I think what I'm going to also do is eventually put an airport in right here. And then I'll have a rail service come from West Corvina up to Houston, and it'll hit the airport, and there'll be a shuttle service that just goes from Houston to the airport to West Corvina, back and forth. And hopefully that'll work. Though I know that airports don't work in this game. I have tried airports. Something's got to be wrong with the airport system. I have tried everything in the world. And a lot of you guys leave me suggestions, and don't think that I don't try them out. I do. I honestly sit down and I play through everything. And like I said, I have a test map that I go through and I try all kinds of things on. I've put airports everywhere on this map. I've put loads of airports in, one individual airport in. I've put one in Flint. I've put one outside of Houston. I've put one all the way down at Montgomery. I've put them everywhere and tried to fly into them to see if I could generate some sort of demand in them. Hey, it doesn't work. It's really, really hard. And then somebody left me a comment about, in the Steam Workshop, there's airports that do freight. Yeah, of course I do. I mean, I don't know if y'all realize it or not, but I actually do like read and all that kinds of stuff. And just because it's not in the game doesn't know that I don't know about it. It just means I haven't added it in the game. And don't know if you realize this or not, but you can't put mods into a save game. There are maybe a handful that will work in a save game, but for the most part they won't. So if you already started a game and you didn't put a mod into it, you can't. And that tends to be for most of the mods. Most of the mods are not save game friendly. You have to put them in, start a whole new game in order to have those mods in there. And that's the reason why there are no mods in this gameplay that I'm doing. I'm playing it legit. Which, I like to do. The first round of something, I like to do legit. I like to win at the game, playing it the way the game is meant to be played. Uh-oh, we're getting backlogged again here. I thought we had beat this. I got a ton of trucks moving freight, and yet we're falling behind again. How many trucks do I have on this line? That's the real question. Thousand Oaks Freight. Look how many trucks we have, and yet it's still... we have a truck every 25 seconds going in there. And this again is where the game's a little ridiculous, in that it just will find the weakest point that you have and exploit it. I guess I could add 5 more trucks and deal with that, but it's gonna get to the point where it's just gonna get absolutely ridiculous with how many trucks are on there. But yeah, we'll go ahead and buy a bunch more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll have a truck every 10 seconds coming in there. And it will look like our crude distribution. How are we doing on distribution up here? We seem to be fine up here in Oklahoma City, so that seems to be getting out. How's our commuter service doing? Our commuter service is doing pretty good now. People are getting moved. Tram 5 has reached its lifetime. I guess we're going to have to replace some trams real quick. Let's do that. Let's grab trams and Houston commuter. And we'll go ahead and set the vehicle, and we'll put SCOTAs on everything. But let's get the color right. Yeah, let's not be getting in a hurry to do them and not put the right color on the line. There we go. Set that up. Houston commuter 2 is also going to get the red. All right. And then the other one was Albuquerque commuter. Was not feeling happy. Feeling kind of old and run down, huh? Understand that. All right, get that done. And Albuquerque commuter 2. One of them's making money, the other one's not. He'll figure. Set vehicle. Set it to red. Yep. And set that to go. The question is, who is making money? Houston's making a little money. Kansas City's making a little money. What is Thousand Oaks commuter doing now? Losing money. Just can't catch a break on the old commuter systems. You just don't want to make money. Irving does, because it's only got 2 on there. I think the trick to making money with a commuter system is get enough to where you're keeping the numbers under control. Like you're still leaving 10, 15 people at the bus stop, but you're moving them frequently enough where they're happy. And then just, you know, run 1 or 2 less than you need to. And maybe you make a little money that way. All right, let's get back to the trams. Turn these off. New. And grab that one. You can go off now. Thank you very much. Thank you. Come again. All right. Wait a minute. Did I just replace that? No. Did I really do that? Oh, man, that was stupid. Oh, well. Maybe it'll continue to make money because I didn't put the expensive ones on there. Oh, that's funny. All right. Got a little bit more time. What are we looking at with this train up here? We got a bunch of people being left behind. 108 people there. Let's see. We got... Come here. Let's look at how many people we got waiting. Oh, will you just tell me how many people are waiting? There we go. 55. And here... 119. Oh yeah, we got to put another train on here. 56 there. Where is our train? Oh, goodness. Nope, that's freight. And 29 there. All right, so where is the West Main Line at right now? I don't even know what train I have on here. Oops, hit the wrong button. Don't want to speed up. I don't want to do anything fast anymore. I want to play at just a constant regular speed. And actually, I think when I do my next gameplay, one of the mods I'm going to put in slows everything down 4 times so that the year doesn't click through as fast. I would really enjoy that, I think. So let's look at this guy. 126, 6 cars. We haven't maxed this train out yet. Where's it at? Find that train. There it is. It was right underneath us. Alright, so it just left Antioch. It is fully loaded and it left 54 people there. Alright, let's build a train in here. While it's coming this way, we're going to build one to go the other direction. We're going to use the HHP8, or the HHP8, which is basically the same. It's this engine, only faster, or not faster, but stronger. It has 8,158 horsepower, where this one has 5,874. So as we make a really long train, it'll be nice to have that extra horsepower. At the same time, it's about $800,000 more expensive to run every year, but I think we'll be fine with it. So we're going to buy one of those engines, not 2 engines, just one. And then we'll max the train out to 320. Do we get one more? Why am I not getting a response? No, 388 is not there. And 336 is too much. Alright, so put that on the west main line. And that should be coming out right now. Check out that train. And then at the same time, we'll replace this other one with the exact same train going the other direction. So this one's 126 passengers and has been doing quite well. It's making about 2.25 million. But this will be holding 231 passengers on it. So it will be a much more substantial train. And will do quite well for us. So that will make me happy. And that will get all the remaining passengers. Meanwhile, we do need to upgrade this line. So let's replace that train. And we'll set it for this with the red. Here we go. And then we will run the train out as well. $309, I think, is the max that we can have. $309. Alright, so we'll set that up for replacement. So as soon as that train reaches Norwalk, no, not Norwalk, South Bend. As soon as it reaches there, it will replace and be this one. So that one's only got 17 passengers on it, but that's okay. This guy here is the one that matters. Get it upgraded. So this line right now has been doing well. It's been making money. Making about 3 million. So as we upgrade it and put second train on the system, it may start to lose money initially, but I think it will just grow and grow and grow. What other trains do we have running? That one's making almost 5 million now. Our San Jose Irving is making roughly 3. Our main line is doing really good. I'm thinking about putting more trains on the main line on the east side. This thing has gone between, I've seen it as high as $71 million at times. I'm thinking we need to add another train onto it, which we may pretty soon. All right, did that upgrade? Come on, pop to a bigger train. Boom, there it goes. Now I can turn this off. Nice. All right. Where am I getting that flash at? Oh, you know what? I never did put this little road in. So it'll take a little bit of time before these fill up, but they will fill up nonetheless. All right, so let's tie this little bit of road in. No tram track on it. There we go. That'll work. Oh, and then I probably ought to bring a little bit of this road from here down to there. That'll work. All right. So that's all fixed up. But yeah, I mean, if we look at the number of passengers that are waiting at all the train stops here, I think I could probably throw a couple more trains in here. And not really terribly screw the interval up. It's 3 minutes right now on the interval. I could probably get another 5 or 6 trains on this line. And man, this thing would just be making money. Hand over fist. The trick's figuring out how many more I can get on here without being completely saturated. But I think I probably can get... I mean, there's enough room in between each train. Like, there's a train just now coming into that station as this one just starts to come into this station. If I could get it to where there's a train coming over this bridge right about now, that would be excellent. So split the difference and get, let the train leave out of here, get to here, have another one start to pull into the station. If I could get that set up, then that would be amazing, and go a long way towards whittling some of these numbers down a little bit more. Anyway, something to look at, and that'll push our profit way up if we can get that going. Right now we're at $1.5 billion, and we just bought another train and did a whole bunch of upgrades. So let's see, we made 315 right there on that one, and it is starting to fill up, and this one has 96 on it now. So all right guys, well, that's gonna do it for today. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure you smack that like button for me, and that always helps out, lets me know you're enjoying the content, as well as it helps me out with those boobs guys. But oh look, our backlog is gone. 5 more trucks must have done it. Now I got to look at it and go, okay, well, now I got trucks running around empty. I may have to sell a couple of trucks. But anyways, feel free to share the video. You know, I say the same things at the end of every video, but I do mean it. You know, thanks for watching. As always, thanks for your support. We reached 24,000 this week, and that is amazing in itself. I do appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so. I try to do new videos each and every day, and then now that the holiday is over, we will get back to a regular streaming schedule around 6 p.m. each evening. I do appreciate you guys' patience during the holidays. I'm sure you had parties and things that you had to go to as well, so you probably completely understand why I've been out of pocket this week. But we'll get back into it, and we'll have a little bit of fun with it. Hope to see you guys soon. And until the next time, stay safe. Have a great day. God bless you. Bye-bye.